This is the most important device in our lives. It's a very personal device and used for almost everything. And this is the second most important device, mainly used for work and more serious things. So where does this fit in? I honestly think it fits perfectly in between. Say I want to watch a movie. The smartphone screen for that is too small and the laptop is too inconvenient. But a tablet is perfect for that. Similarly, online shopping, casual gaming, editing photos is just better on a tablet. And this one from OnePlus offers a lot of value. It will not hurt your pocket. Alright, hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to the channel. This is the OnePlus Pad Go 2, the mid-range tablet offering from OnePlus. So in their lineup, they have a couple of tablets. It starts with the top of the line OnePlus Pad 3, which costs somewhere around rupees 47,999. Then they have this one, the mid-ranger OnePlus Pad Go 2, which starts for rupees 26,999. And finally, they have the budget series with the OnePlus Pad Lite. That is for somewhere rupees 15,999. So the Pad Go 2 actually sits in the middle and offers a lot of value. It makes sense for a lot of folks and covers 80 to 85% people's use case. So as I mentioned in the intro, the tablet sits somewhere between a smartphone and a laptop. It is not as serious as a laptop and not as unserious as a smartphone. And this is true for like 80 to 85% people out there. Only 10 to 15% people use a tablet for actual work purposes. And those people would anyway spend a lot on their tablet. Like they will go for the iPad Pros of the world. But for a normal use case, people like you and me, for us, I think spending around 25 to 30,000 is more than enough to get a very good tablet experience. And that's where the OnePlus Pad Go 2 sits. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks and today I will tell you, is it any good or not? And I want to start with that display. 12.1 inches LCD with a 120Hz refresh rate and 600 nits brightness. The size is good, refresh rate is good, but the brightness is excellent. It does not feel like a dull display. It is bright and usable in sunny conditions as well. Watching content while traveling on a flight, train, bus, whatever is a very good experience. And similarly, working in a cafe or something like that is also a good experience. I also like the colors on the display. They're not too saturated, not undersaturated. They're in the sweet spot. Now, one more point related to the display is speakers, because that completes the media consumption experience. Happy to report that speakers on the OnePlus Pad Go 2 are awesome. Quad speakers that do get loud and do not distort. So while having food, I can easily watch Tarak Mehta on loud. Basically, no complaints in terms of the speakers. And OnePlus has also done a very good job in terms of performance. As with any other OnePlus device, like performance is in their DNA and that is not lost with their tablets. Like this is a super fast tablet. It has the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Ultra. Along with that LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. So a good processor, fast RAM and fast storage. All that translates to very fluid performance in real life. Apps open quickly. I've not noticed any major lags whatsoever, and it is also good for casual gaming. OnePlus has optimized the performance in a good way. And I think that matters from a perspective of long-term usage as well. So definitely a thumbs up for performance, especially for the price of this tablet. And while we're on this subject, the software experience has also been pleasantly surprising. OnePlus has Oxygen OS 16 on their smartphones, which is great. They also have Oxygen OS 16 on their tablets. And it's not like they've just stretched the UI and called it a day. They've actually added useful features in the software. First of all, it is very modern in terms of the looks and customization features. So that is highly appreciated. And also has good multitasking features. Opening multiple apps together, switching between them, it works in a smooth way. So essentially, I can be scripting my videos while changing the music track on YouTube Music. Good multitasking experience. Moving forward, I want to talk about one aspect which is the absolute best in this tablet, and that is battery life. So 10,050 mAh battery on the OnePlus Pad Go 2 easily lasts me for 3 to 4 days. Like I charge this tablet only once in 3-4 days. And that makes it superb for traveling. Charge once, take it on a long flight, train, bus, whatever, and it can be used for, watching content or doing some work, editing photos, whatever. Massive battery that has been optimized as well. Incredible battery life. But I cannot say the same about charging. It has a 33-watt charger provided inside the box itself, but considering that this is such a big battery, the charging is not that fast. It takes a couple of hours to charge this tablet completely. But I think that is okay because the number of times I have to charge this tablet is less, so I think that's okay. Anyway, moving on, a tablet is not complete without the accessories around it. OnePlus Pad Go 2 does come with some accessories, but I want to start with an accessory that does not come with this tablet, and that is a keyboard. So there is no first-party keyboard accessory available for the OnePlus Pad Go 2, which I think is not not a good thing. OnePlus should have provided a first-party keyboard case because that completes the experience of a tablet. Me personally, I cannot use a tablet without a keyboard. I need a first-party keyboard accessory which also turns into a cover because I think that's the best experience ever. So that is not there. Maybe in the future they can bring it. If they can bring it, they should bring it. Now coming to the accessories which are available for the OnePlus Pad Go 2. First is a stylus. So if you're a designer who likes to draw or if you want to take notes on the OnePlus Pad Go 2, you can do that. The stylus is sold separately, but it is available. Similarly, a first party folio case is available. Now this is highly appreciated. There are a lot of people who like folio cases and OnePlus actually has a good folio case. It is kind of transparent on one side, has this frosted glass look which I do like. Again, this is also sold separately. But the bottom line is that I think they should have had a first party keyboard case. Like, please OnePlus, there's still time. Anyway, moving on, we have the camera. So there is a camera on the front side as well as the rear side. The rear side one can be used for scanning documents and things like that, and the front one can be used for meetings, Google Meet, Zoom, WebEx and things like that. It works really well for meetings and video calls. And while we're on the subject of video calls, this one actually has a 5G variant. If you want, you can buy the 5G variant, put a SIM card in it and use it anywhere in the world. That is super convenient, and I'm glad that OnePlus bought both the variants to India, the only Wi-Fi one and the Wi-Fi plus 5G. This gets me to the price, which is rupees 26,999 for the base variant of the OnePlus Pad Go 2 and belongs to the same category as Xiaomi Pad 7 and also the Redmi Pad 2 Pro. Honestly speaking, there are some things which are better on the OnePlus Pad and there are some things which are better on the Xiaomi Pad. If you want a dedicated comparison video, then let me know about that. I will make that happen. In the comment section below, you can let me know about that. If there are enough people who want that video, I will make it happen. But to give you one line, if we look at the bigger picture, both the tablets, OnePlus Pad Go 2 and Xiaomi Pad 7 are great. It comes down to specific use cases, which I will talk about in my comparison video. But anyway, overall, I think OnePlus Pad Go 2 is great. There are no major concerns with this tablet. It's a pretty solid device. And if you don't want to spend a lot on a tablet, you just want a tablet that will work for the said use cases for maybe like say a couple of years, 3 years, whatever, then definitely you can go ahead and buy this one. I will drop a link to it in the description box below. And I also try to tag it, in this new YouTube tagging feature. You'll see a, shopping bag icon somewhere on the screen and maybe there I'll tag this product. But anyway, that's been it. Do let me know what did you feel about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because that would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye bye.